what's up, you guys? It's Kimberly Wright here with Real Estate at My Home Group, and I'm going to be talking to you guys today about the cost to prepare for when purchasing a home. I know, kind of boring, right? Not my usual stuff, but this is something very important. And if you're looking to buy a home at any point in your life, this is something you are going to need to know. Wherever you may be in the US, something you're going to need to know. So before we go into this, go ahead and click that subscribe button right over here and click that little notification bell so that every single time I post a video about Arizona or about homes or whatever it may be, you will get a notification right away. And you guys, I'm helping people move from all over the US here to Arizona. I keep touching this mic, it's probably a little disorientated right now, but I'm helping people move here from anywhere in the US here to Arizona. Every single day I get phone calls, text messages, emails all the time, 24/7. Actually just got one right now. But if you guys have any questions about moving to Arizona or what it's like living here, go ahead and shoot me a text, give me a call, shoot me an email, and I am here to help serve and support you at the highest possible level. So, first thing to know before going to purchase a home: 1, you need to have a realtor. 2, you need to have a mortgage lender, okay? Your realtor can refer you over to a mortgage lender. A lot of you guys are probably like, oh, well, you know what? You guys are gonna get paid for referring us over to this person. Actually, you guys, that's illegal. We cannot get paid for referring you to anybody. We cannot get kickbacks. It's illegal. We don't do that. We just love how this lender works. We love the communication. We love their business model. And we love how they actually work with our clients. So that's why we refer them over to you guys. A lot of realtors go through a lot of lenders before they find one that's like, okay, this person knows what they're doing. They're going to help my clients at the highest possible level. And they're going to communicate with me along the path as well. And just have a smooth closing on your home. So talk with the realtor and talk with the mortgage lender, okay? First things first, when we go to purchase a home, you're not just looking at the purchase price. That's not all you're going to be paying. So when you go to purchase a home, when you start writing an offer and everything, you're going to be asked, what type of earnest money deposit you want to put down. An earnest money deposit is usually about 1% of the purchase price of the home. You can always go a little bit higher to make your offer stand out, but just for safety, it's always about 1% of the purchase price of the home. Now, with the earnest money deposit, that will actually be added into your closing costs and everything at the end when we get to closing. Now, what this earnest money deposit is it's pretty much saying like a security deposit, like you put on a rental home or an apartment, saying this is how serious I am, and if anything goes wrong, this is the money that you can keep if I decide to walk away. Okay. Fun fact about the earnest money deposit, and pretty much the only time that you can get it back to you during the whole escrow when you're under contract process is when you are in the inspection period. That's from day 1 to day 10 of the inspection period. If there's anything that you don't like on the home that you're just, the sellers aren't going to fix, that you're not, they're not wanting to work with us or anything like that, when you're purchasing a home, you can back out and get your earnest money deposit back because there's something wrong with the home. All right, number 2, you always have an inspection and an appraisal with the home as well. So when you go under contract, you as the buyer, usually, especially in this market right now, you're going to pay for the appraisal and the inspection. An appraisal is just an estimated opinion from a professional telling you what your home is worth. And an inspection is something that I always highly recommend every single buyer do, because you always want to make sure the home is actually livable. I always tell them to look at the electrical, AC, roofing, foundation, and plumbing, because those are the 5 main things that you need, and those are the most expensive. So if there's anything wrong with those, you can always negotiate with the seller. But these 2 things, the appraisal and the inspection, are usually between $300 to $500 each. So I always tell my buyers, you want to have at least $1,000 saved up for both of those, for when you go under contract, because those are usually things that you're going to have to pay for. There are moments where buyers do waive their inspections and waive their appraisals. If you're paying cash for a home, you don't need to have an appraisal. You don't need to have an inspection. You can always waive those. But we can go into more detail on that later. It's very risky when you waive the inspection because, like I said, you want to make sure the home is livable and you want to make sure there's nothing too crazy going on with the property. All right, now we're going to get into the down payment, okay? How much of a down payment does somebody need when they go to purchase a home? Not 20%. That is a myth, okay? Everybody thinks, a lot of people think, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people think that you need 20% down payment to be able to purchase a home. And that's not the case, you guys. Most lenders only require 3 to 3.5% down payment. Talk to your lender before you do anything. You want to make sure everything's in order before we start putting offers in on a home. But you usually just need about that, like 3 to maybe 5%, depending on where the lender is or who the lender is. So that's 3 to 5% of the purchase price of the home. You do not need 20%. The only way you're going to need 20%, if you want to get rid of all of that, the mortgage, insurance, and things like that, it's going to save you money in the long run, obviously, but you do not need 20% to purchase a home. Now, keep in mind, throughout this whole entire buying process, you want to have your lender with you every step of the way, your realtor as well, where we should all be in communication and know where you can be at financially. We don't want to push you over, what you can afford. We always want to make sure we're under that price point with everything, because we don't want to put you in a hole. We're here to serve and support you at the highest possible level, and there should be no push, no rush, no obligation at any point in time. So talk with your lender, see what you can afford, see what you need, and see what the best plan is for you and your family when you go to purchase a home. We're here to help. And that also goes into mortgage rates, what the interest rates are. So that's something to talk about with your lender. They're going to be able to help you figure out, where you are at with your interest rate and how that's going to affect your monthly mortgage payment as well. All right, here's another one. So HOA fees. I've heard people call them HOA. I've never in my life called HOA before, but HOA fees, these are fees that you have to pay when you live in a subdivision. That usually newer subdivisions here in Arizona, especially out here in the West Valley and in the East Valley, there's a lot of HOAs, and these, keep the streets clean. They keep the streets, well done. Is that the word I'm looking for? Kept up. So if there's any like potholes or anything, you won't find any potholes. Jeez Louise, Kimberly. You won't find any potholes here in Arizona, really at all, because our HOAs actually take care of it, and our cities actually do a really good job keeping up with our streets. Another thing that you want to look at when you go into purchasing a home is the HOA fees. Not only that, but there's transfer fees from transferring the HOA fee from the seller over to the new buyer, which is you. And in some places here in the Valley, we also have capital improvement fees. So if you are in a community that you're wanting to move to, if you're wanting to move into a community that has like pools, swimming pools, gyms, community centers, things like that, community parks, there may be something called a capital improvement fee. And what that is just one-time fee to help take care of everything in the community. So it's a capital improvement fee to help improve the community. Every buyer that goes into these types of communities have to pay it. So the seller paid it before you, and now you as the buyer is going to have to pay for it. For example, here, I believe in Sun City, their capital improvement fee is about $3,500. And Sun City is one of our biggest, if not, it's actually our largest 55 plus community here in the Valley, especially here in the West Valley. It's ginormous. It's huge. So many snowbirds come in here every single year. It's crazy, but we all know the reason why. Arizona is beautiful. So capital improvement fees, HOA transfer fees, things like that. Talk with your lender, and they will be able to help you figure out what you can afford monthly. So as long as that HOA fee is in there, you need to tell your lender, hey, this is the HOA fee, this is the transfer fee, this is how much we have in savings for inspections, appraisals, things like that, and they'll be able to help you determine how much of an HOA fee you can pay monthly. How cool is that? You didn't know that, did you? So there you go. Talk with your lender. We're here, like I said, to serve and support you. So those are some of the main things. And then another thing that I like to tell people is know where your credit score is at, you guys. If you have a very low credit score, like in the 530s, chances are it's going to be very hard for you to purchase a home. It doesn't matter how much money you have saved up. If you can buy a home cash, cool, do it. But at the end of the day, if you're looking to pull out a mortgage loan, they're going to look at your credit. A lot of lenders that I've spoken with, they're looking for credit scores 650 and above. I'm not a mortgage lender, so I can't fully say, but like I said before, talk to your mortgage lender. They can help you. So with that being said, you guys, those are some of the costs to purchasing a home here in Arizona, and it's pretty similar in other states as well. But if you guys have any questions about purchasing a home, what other costs are involved, there is a little bit more information that I can share with you guys that I would love to share with you guys. Comment below if you have any questions. And if you think this video is just crazy, you're not going to pay any of this, let me know. Why not? Tell me. I'm looking forward to connecting with you guys and love to hang out with you guys. So if you're moving here from another state, or if you'd like to visit Arizona, please reach out. I am here to help. And keep in mind, I'm helping buyers move here from all over the U.S. every single day. I get phone calls, days, nights, emails, text messages all the time. If you're on social media, I get messages non-stop helping buyers move here from out of state. So if you guys are looking for any help, I'd be happy to help you guys. I am a licensed realtor here in the state of Arizona, and love to hang out with you too. Let's go have some coffee or something. I'm so down for it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and subscribe below. Don't forget to click that little notification bell. Still learning this whole YouTube thing, but it should be right here. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.